Boom shakalaka, the most important chart for Bitcoin you will ever see. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about why Bitcoin is insanely undervalued and exactly why. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the most important Bitcoin chart you could possibly be looking at. Bitcoin is insanely undervalued. Before we get into that, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. And also, today's video is sponsored by gomining token. So make sure you stay tuned till the end to find out a little bit more about gomining token. Now, right now, everybody seems to be asking themselves the same question as Plan B. He says, looks like I was too early dismissing diminishing returns scenario. In fact, this will be the key question the next 6 months. Was 64,000 the top and will oscillate between 25 and 50,000, or was 64,000 not the top and will the bull market resume towards stock to flow 100 to $288,000? His money is on too. So as you can see here, the first halving is here in the light blue. The second one here is in the dark blue. This lower green line is a stock to flow model target. The upper green line is the 2x stock to flow model target. And as you can see, each time it has gotten somewhere between the two of them, except this halving here in red has not reached that level yet. And as we can see on the Bitcoin charts, we reached a high right around $65,000. Ever since then, the price has been coming down, giving us this upper bound here, also from the bottom back all the way in March, all the way to October. As you can see here, that gives us a wedge that we're in that we will break out of by the end of the year, by November 1st. But not only that, we have this widening solid white lines, this megaphone trend to the side, and right now, Bitcoin is actually getting squeezed between this orange MA300 and this blue MA50. It's getting squeezed between there. We might see a little bit of price volatility due to that. Now, some people think that we may head back down to the $30,000 lows. Some people even think we might even head down to this red fib line here, the $20,000 lows, before we break out. And while that's possible, guys, this chart here is showing us that there are some insane things in store for Bitcoin. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price chart, because right now, Bitcoin is in still cheap territory. This green area, Bitcoin has not been there since early December of last year. And then before then, it topped out there back in July, but it hasn't been in this territory for about half a year. Still cheap. That means buy. Not only that, but the Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index, cbbi.info, is showing that Bitcoin price right now is at pretty low, 56%. We are definitely not at the peak. Last time we were at around this area, Bitcoin price was right around $20,000, just breaking through previous all-time highs. And if we take a look at the last bull run when we were around this area, the price was somewhere around $2,000 before it ran up to $20,000. So potentially, we might be seeing even up to 10x rises from where Bitcoin is now. Some other things worth noting, the Bitcoin difficulty ribbon. Every time this ribbon gets kind of squashed, compacted, like back here and back here and back here and right now, those are great times to buy Bitcoin. Not only that, but the Puell multiple is screaming buy Bitcoin. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. All great buy opportunities for Bitcoin. It is screaming. If you want to find out more about the Puell multiple, you could check out this video right up here that I made yesterday. But all those things, these screaming indicators to buy Bitcoin and likewise to buy altcoins as well, well, guess what? They are not the most important chart. The most important chart is right here, the Bitcoin liquid supply ratio. So Willy Woo posted this. He says the liquid supply ratio by W. Clementelli is the ratio of coins held by Rick Astley's versus weak hand speculators. Now, in case you don't know who Rick Astley is, I'm never going to give you up. You should check out this video right up here. But he says, as speculators continue to sell down, Mr. Astley, the buyer of last resort, is mopping up coins, a classic on-chain divergence unseen since October 2020. So this green line is the number of strong hands. As you can see, it is increasing. The price here is decreasing. This is a classic on-chain divergence. Huge on-chain divergence, unseen since way back here, all the way back in October 2020. And At that point, the price went from $10,000 to $65,000 the last time we saw this. So likely the price could increase, but even more this time, because this time we have a lot more big investors in there. So all of this is pointing towards seeing, more likely $100,000 to $288,000 Bitcoin as opposed to the $25,000 to $50,000 Bitcoin. So you definitely don't want to sit on the sideline of this one, or else you'll be sitting and crying. Now, that brings us to our sponsor of today's video, gomining token, a brand new way of investing, token backed by real, constantly growing assets with daily income paid to its owner. So, sometimes you'll hear about people buying gold, and then other times you'll hear about people buying gold mines. Well, gomining token is more like buying the mines that mine Bitcoin, and you don't actually have to buy the miner yourself. You're just buying the token that is representing the mining capability of those miners. So if we take a look at the website here, we can find out a few things. So first thing, right now it gives you an idea of their equipment hash rate. And just yesterday, they paid out almost a whole Bitcoin to its holders. Now right now there's 663 holders. So doing my math, that's like 0.0015 Bitcoin, which is roughly $52 to each holder on average that they paid out yesterday in gomining token. Now it gives you an idea of the current pool hash power, and GMT is an ever-growing income token. So each GMT token is backed by a real unit of constantly increasing computing power in terahashes per second on the SHA-256 protocol. By purchasing one GMT, you get the real computing power of our fleet of devices, which is already involved in Bitcoin mining and brings daily income. So you can actually go check out a little bit about them at gomining.com. You can see their business model down here, and if you scroll down, you can even see all the way down here, they have a live broadcast of their mining facility, so you can actually watch the mining facility in action. Now, Gmt Fundamental Growth. According to our developmental strategy, they're constantly introducing additional capacities and carry out additional emissions of the GMT token. So with each additional emission, they activate the mechanism of burning 20 to 100% of new tokens, which leads to an increase in the profitability of GMT. As a result of the burning, the released computing power is redistributed among all GMTs in circulation, increasing the computing power that provides tokens, hence its increasing mining income. So you can see the estimated growth of computing power that provides tokens after burning part of additional emissions, anywhere between 20% of token burning in the orange, all the way up to 90% in the blue. Now, this gives you an idea of their growth statistics here and a little bit about GMT. Today, it's worth 22 cents for a GMT token. Total GMT issuance is 127 million. Market cap is 28 million. Pool income is 46.98 Bitcoin total in pool payments. Now, like I said, this is like investing in a gold mine as opposed to the actual gold. But for anybody who's interested in mining, this is something that could be interesting to you because you don't have to go out and buy the miners that expire after a few years. You don't have to worry about finding the electricity and the storage and all this different stuff. They take care of all of that. You basically purchase the token which represents interest in the mining. So you can start investing in mining with GMT. No need to purchase equipment, maintain it, or invest additional funds. So you can start quickly, meaning you no longer have to think about purchasing equipment, setting it up, maintaining it, and upgrading it. All this is carried out by their service centers, and GMT holders do not have to worry about it. Double profitability, so by investing in token, you're investing not only in a growing exchange-traded asset, but at the same time in an asset that brings passive daily income. Such a token structure creates financial support for the investor in case of market volatility or provides additional income. High liquidity, so unlike owning mining equipment, the token is a highly liquid asset. Its sale takes only a few minutes. At the same time, it is not subject to wear and tear and does not require additional investment. And daily income, so the profits paid out directly to the holder's wallet from the pool. Accruals are conducted once daily at a pool estimated time of 00 GMT. Now, their current fleet of devices, they give you an idea of the models and the total power of each model. And their development strategy, so basically they issue, they sell, they purchase new equipment, and then issue, sale, purchase new equipment, keep repeating that, and keep repeating it, keep growing. The other things is you receive your daily income from owning the token. So the token holder receives daily Bitcoin income from the pool where the computing powers are directed into the Bitcoin wallet. And just to give you an idea of the payments history, they have that right here. And like I said, they're a professional mining company, so they have an ongoing mining company since 2017. As of April 2021, the company has data centers all around the world, provided with its own power consumption infrastructure of more than 200 megawatts. The management of this large-scale infrastructure is ensured by creating its own ecosystem, which includes a full cycle of competencies necessary to ensure a high level of project implementation in the cryptosphere. Now, as you can see, we showed where you can watch a live stream. The uptime is 99.5%, and you can see they have Go mining data centers located all around the world in many different continents. Now, if you want to find out more about Go mining token, you could check them out on Twitter, also on Instagram and Telegram. There'll be links down in the pinned comment, but they give a daily review where they have their total GMT issuance in both ERC20 and BEP20 tokens, the price, the daily payouts, and everything like that. Also, you can find a white paper which goes a little bit more in depth into each of the things we discussed here. And there's a really good article here on beincrypto.com, Go mining, mine without huge investments, and it just goes a little bit more into everything that we discussed there. Now, on CoinGecko, Go mining token right now is 22 cents, up 6.9% for the day. And if we take a look at the overall chart, this is the max length chart, since around the middle of May, the price has actually come up quite a bit from about 13 cents all the way up to about 22.5 cents. And if we take a look at the markets right now, it's available on, it is available on LA Token, CREX24, SushiSwap, and Uniswap, the largest volume, $61,000 daily volume on LA Token, but also CREX24, SushiSwap, Uniswap. And that, my friends, is all about Go mining token, a brand new way of investing, basically buying the gold mine, the Bitcoin mine, instead of the Bitcoin. So if you did enjoy that, make sure to check out the links down in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching the video. Everything is looking very, very good for Bitcoin, my friends. I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Peace.